Hey everyone, I'm NanoElite666 and you are watching me play the Guild Wars 2 Living Story. We are continuing on investigating the wreck of the Zephyrite airship. And I'm happy to report that it seems that whatever frame rate issues I was having, well, maybe. Bug down a bit here. Seem to have by and large dissipated. I was having issues the past couple days where everything just started going really slow for some inexplicable reason. But it seems to have by and large fixed. So, if I recall correctly, I am on my way to some town somewhere over here. Oh, sandstorm. Wonderful. Let's see if we can't figure out how to get here without falling and killing myself. I wonder if I'm even supposed to be up here. Probably not. Which means... what's that? Buried locked chest. I need a lockpick to open that chest. I have no lockpicks. Alright. Let's see if we can't figure out where to go. It's a long way down. I can't see down there. That's a lost coin. I see something. Hey, coin collector. Prospect Valley. Coins found.
Shake it off.
Stupid dust mites.
I'm blind. Adrenaline almost full. For great justice.
Something about a champion of ours appeared in Prospect Valley. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just trying to go for the story crap right now.
Justice. Shake it off.
Alright. I need to go this way. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to proceed this way. Let's go see if we can go around the cliff face. A mithril. Which I don't need because I've already got an ass load of it. I have no idea if this is the proper way down the valley. But it's the way I'm going to try. Oh no, this is definitely not proper. I am jumping on things I was probably never intended to jump on. What is that down there? Is that water? Or is that cracked dirt? That's cracked dirt. Someone's pet was just running on it. Yay, I found my way down without killing myself.
Just shake it off.
Q, tumbleweed. Ah! Alright, quicksand it looks like.
you're right.
Hello, town of people. Cactus. No poly. I harvested cactus. Ooh, underground mine. The story says this way, though. Let's go this way. Llamas. Anvil for fixing. I am not broken. Town of Prosperity.
Listen, we're coming up short on the latest haul, and our friends are putting pressure on us.
Yeah, well, tell our friends that if they want to feel pressure, they should come down here in the dark and the heat with us.
Igor. I'm on break. Being way down deep in that mine's giving me an itchy skull. Know what I mean? Sure. I don't actually know what you mean. Foreman Abe saith. As if we didn't have enough to worry about trying to keep our town supplied, now there's new problems dropping from the sky.
It was a mistake coming out here.
Get away from people.
Mining's not for me.
What were you before you came out here to the wastes?
Someone engaged to a guy who was too good for me.
And now there's problems dropping from the sky. How exactly have you been keeping your town supplied out here all this time? Listen, never mind I said anything. I just run the copper mine, and I don't want any trouble.
I'm sure we're
No
gonna
worries.
hit a rich new copper vein any day now.
There's something down there, all right. It's making our digging equipment act all screwy.
See, that's probably a real good sign right there.
No, it's not. It's probably a bad sign. It's probably a very bad sign.
Hey, remember that weird Silvari that came through here a while back? Used to live right over there?
How could I forget? The place is still sealed up after all this time.
Think she's ever coming back for her stuff?
I bet they're talking about
The
Scarlet.
deeper we dig, the more of a strange feeling I get.
Oh yeah?
Like goose flesh, but, you know...
Goose
inside
flesh?
My skull?
Yeah, that's...
Is that what they call
I caught that
goosebumps?
Crazy Moa once. She's not so fast.
Can't get used to these strangers in Seraph crawling all over the place. You're not a friend of the Seraph, are you? Actually, I am.
Bad news.
I guess.
Can't you drive them off? Not without...
You one of those
It was a
rescue
mistake.
responders? Hated to see something like that happen, but all these strangers
Where
around
were
make
you
us
before you
nervous.
came out here to the wastes?
Someone engaged to a guy who was too good for me.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Scarlet's probably not coming back for her stuff. Interact. This merchant has a single stab wound in his chest that looks just like the one the Zephyrite found at the crash site. Search the mine to try to find the Master of Peace, because I have to sneeze.
Too many people around here now. I came out here to get away from people.
Even me.
And that is why we have mute buttons.
Hey, remember that weird Silvari that came through here a while back? Used to live right over there?
How could I forget? The place is still sealed up after all this time.
Think she's ever coming back for her stuff?
$5 says they're talking about Scarlet. Oh, waypoint. I'd better grab this. I'd better cross the quicksand properly first.
Shake it off!
There we go. Jump the thing. Let's grab this waypoint over here before I do anything stupid. Yay! Waypoint. Tumbleweed.
I'm blind!
Someone engaged to a guy.
Alright, let's go into the mine. See what is what. Not you.
You know, I caught that crazy Moa once. She's not so
Oh,
fast.
now, buy my garbage. I have junk to sell.
Copper in
Saw her
exchange
once
for
anyway.
medicine from now on.
See you.
Merciful if they just strangle me.
Let us go see what is in this mine here, shall we not? It's very dark in here. Alana says, listen, I don't want any trouble. I saw what happened to that merchant. You're talking about the dead merchant we found in town, aren't you? Who is this we? Yes, I was there when he sold supplies to one of those Zephyrite, and not an hour later he turns up dead, killed just for crossing paths with that man. Please, we're trying to find that Zephyrite before the merchant's killer can catch up with him. Yeah, he sure was in a hurry to get himself out of town. It looked like the Zephyrite was heading west, out towards Spurbend Canyon. Sounds like he was fleeing into that canyon. Thank you! Look for clues near Spurbend Canyon and try to find the masterpiece. Who's this guy?
Many
Minor
happy
Tosca.
greetings.
That's not a guy at all.
Spirits guide you.
Something's not right with the mine, but I can't put my finger on it. It's not as stable. Maybe you should go outside and look around. All the giant vines popping out of the ground everywhere. I can't see worth shit in here.
For great justice! Shake it off! Prepare to strike!
Ouch. Well, since I don't need to go this way, I'm not going to go this way. And what do? I walk right back through the collapsing ceiling. It is very dark in there. Which is, of course, just an excuse to... Wait, I don't have anything catching on fire that lights things up. Oh well! Alright, I need to go there.
Shake it off!
Cypress. Oh no, I've been besieged by a dust mite.
For great justice!
Is there another one there? No, I just killed it. Alright. Brought to you by sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it. Moan. Hey, there's people. Look, dead people and dying people sprawled across cots. Where have we seen this before? Oh yes, when Lion's Arch got blown up.
We'll soon have things under control.
This crash situation turned our original mission here into a mission of
Are
mercy.
you feeling better?
I'll mend physically, but my heart may never stop aching for all we've lost.
Try to get some rest.
What brought you Seraph out here to begin with? We came here following a trail of some bandit copper, but we couldn't ignore this tragedy once we walked into it. Bandit copper? Once those creepy vines tore open a new passage to this region.
There was a flash, and then the world turned sideways. Everyone was falling.
We thought we'd found a new way to trace bandit copper
merciful
flowing east into Crichton markets. Hardly seems
woke
important
here
now.
Instead,
You're fortunate to still be with us.
One moment. I must blow my nose.
I can't believe so many survived that crash.
Behold the wonders of the mute button. What does this medic say? Oh, we're doing what we can for these Zephyrite wounded, but there are so many of them.
Please, try to relax. There was a crash. You...
Can't believe he did this. We took him in. It was one of us.
Did you see something? Can you describe it?
Wild. Raving. The masters couldn't contain. There. In the...
Sir!
Any idea how this happened to them? One of them was raving earlier about witnessing someone who may have caused their ship to fall out of the sky, but I couldn't get the whole
Zephyrite said anything about their
story about him out of him
rituals.
before he lost
Rituals?
consciousness again.
No, why do you... Oh.
Yeah, we're going to need to know what they want done for them.
What do you have to say?
Get word to Tangle. Some fresh bandages and cold
No,
water.
there are more coming in all the time.
Just hope they can keep the way clear back to Tangle.
Alright, that's enough
so we
talking to
can make
medics.
supplies.
I was. Oh, of course I was.
Hey, These Priory people? These are Priory people. Commander, did Steward Gix ask you to lead our survey expedition? I wasn't sent by Gix. What have you three learned about this place so far? You're the first of your people I've seen join the Priory. Steward Gix must think highly of you. Eeny, meeny, miny, I was not sent by Gix. Because I am not affiliated with the Priory. I am Vigil. I'm as new to this region as you are, but I'm very happy to share whatever we've been able to learn. Have you explored the mining town yet? I have. I was amazed to find an outpost here.
Something about humans I don't understand.
Like how they're so squishy.
This should be interesting.
Quiet. Go on emotionally.
Each morning I see my god rise in the east and set in the west. I feel Zintel's warmth on my skin.
Oh, I see. You're wondering how we feel about the remoteness of our gods.
That's it exactly. I read that they used to be more present in your lives.
They still are. We feel their blessings every day. They lend us their strength, their power.
I think I understand now.
Imagine people surviving for so long cut off out here.
In that case, maybe you can explain it to me.
When you were in town, did you hear any mention of the sinister triad from Brisbane Wildlands? No, I heard talk of bandits trading supplies for the town's copper. We've seen the inquest around, though they seem more interested in the Zephyrite's crystals. What do you make of the tendrils that tore our passage open into this region? Tendrils remind me immediately of the nightmare court that has long plagued my tribe in Caledon Forest, but we haven't run into any courtiers here in Drytop. Okie dokie.
We know too little.
Dabu. Hi! He must be alone. Were you sent out here by Steward Gix to join our survey expedition? No, I was not. What have you three learned about this place so far? This region was the focus of my scholarly research, though that's another thing entirely.
I saw the way you two were looking at each other.
Well, you know, emotionally is one fine-looking Hylek.
No, that woman we were interviewing in town earlier. Are you and she...
Are you accusing me of fraternizing with the locals?
Yes, he is.
Just don't forget we're on a mission here.
Hey, it's a mission of exploration, right? I'm just...
No, it's another thing entirely to be here in person. What can I answer for you? What do you know about Drytop? It's very dry, and it's on top. These arid wastes eventually give way to the Maguuma jungle, which we're hoping to reach on our mission. It looks as if there's been a great deal of seismic upheaval since this area was more traveled. Saw you sketching that tree in your journal. Can you tell me anything about the local flora and fauna? Everything here seems as harsh as the climate. We've seen nasty elementals that the locals call dust mites buzzing around in the sandstorms. There's also a local type of devourer worth avoiding. Look, there's a devourer right there. But it's a friendly one. Hey, the sandstorm cleared. What do you make of the tendrils? I have a theory that they're reaching all the way here from the Maguuma jungle, but I have no idea what could be driving them to attack. They're certainly disturbing.
Now that you mention it, timing was strangely coincidental.
Sorry. I should have warned you that I have a knack for being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Stop talking, I want to talk to you. Hey, you're the one who took down Scarlet in LA. Scholars are racing each other to publish books about you back at the Priory. Guess we're not the only ones Gix sent to survey Drytop. I was not sent by Gix. We haven't been here long, but I'm happy to share what we know. What do you know about the Zephyrite? They say they left the labyrinthine cliffs and headed out west, and that something brought their skyship down just as we arrived here. Any idea why they'd be flying over this remote region? Sorry, they dodged our questions about where they were headed or why. Can you tell me about the town over there? I've spent a lot of time getting to know one of the residents. She says they mine copper to trade with some bandit group up north so they can keep their remote town supplied. Sounds
So
suspicious.
you're both from Divinity's Reach. Were you there when Scarlet attacked your city?
Yeah, I was there for the Queen's Jubilee.
I wasn't home, but I lost a cousin in her attack on the pavilion.
Someone very special to me was killed when Lion's Arch fell.
If she wasn't dead, I would have assumed that Scarlet was behind this Zephyrite mess too.
Don't worry, she's dead. I killed her and teabagged her corpse to make sure she didn't get back up. Paper scrap! As we approach the battlegrounds, we've stopped conversing about anything non-essential to our survival. We're too exhausted to do anything but plod onward. It's as if the wind, sun, and weather were conspiring to slow our progress. The words have mostly faded from exposure, but angrily scrawled in the margin in a unique handwriting is a single word, him. The newer handwriting matches the saboteur's. Uh-oh. Alright, search for clues. We're gonna go this way. Or paper scraps. It's a colocal! One of those things that are in like one other map in the entire game. And now I have killed it. More paper scraps. Air solemnity rises from the sand like blah, blah, rises from the sand in waves like the shimmer of heat, making it difficult to breathe. This is where Destiny's Edge confronted the crystal dragon and where our protector died defending us from her elder kin. I imagine I can see the crystalline remains of her corpse from here. It reads like a page from a Zephyrite history book. Search top the wall. Whee! Salamander drag. Boulder! Boulders are OP. Alright, I guess I won't throw the boulder at the Drake.
Almost ready.
They forged an alliance with her and let her... Excuse me, Drake. I am reading a piece of paper on the ground. You are interrupting. They forged an alliance with her and let her into their minds. No more interloping Drakes. They guarded her legacy for as long as they could, but sadly their race was not to live forever. Must be talking about the dwarves. Destiny decided otherwise, and thus the torch was passed to my ancestors. We hid ourselves away for hundreds of years, helping her as we could and keeping her secrets. The ink is faded on the rest of the page. Continue to the next legible segment. Dragons consume magic, but they do not destroy it. They hold it within themselves like a sponge holds water. I only hope we're faster than the scavengers and powermongers who would use her body to advance. The Master of Peace may have unwittingly left a trail. Dun dun dun. Alright. That looks like the end of that step. Dusty bag of loot. Dragonite. Pouch. Stuff. Alright. Well, alright. Looks like I get an instance next. And since that's 20 plus minutes, we're going to cut it off here. And then go and do the thing. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Adrenaline building.
Yes, adrenaline building. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, running around, putting together bits and pieces of what happened. As always, if you have any suggestions for something you think I should play, or maybe goofy-ass Guild Wars shit I should do sometime in the future, go ahead and just drop me a comment below. Yes, one day I'll get this right, and I'll be able to point down and point at things without having to look over on the other screen and see where I'm pointing. Who knows? I might just play it someday, because eventually... Hey! Hey! No! I am talking to people here, thank you very much. Eventually I'll run out of things to play, and I'll have to figure out what to play. PC only at the moment, because that's all I can record on. Now what is attacking me? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm NanoElite666. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.